Bro.
Welcome back, everybody. The action here on Fantasy Warfare continues. It's going to be a submission match between two former UFC fighters turned pro wrestlers. Here you see our first participant making his way to the ring for this submission match.
The following contest is a submission match. Making his way to the ring, representing RK-Bro from Las Vegas, Nevada, weighing in at 216 pounds,
Riddle making his way to the ring to do battle with the world's most dangerous man, Ken Shamrock, who is making his Fantasy Warfare debut in our season finale. It's an interesting time to make your debut on the show, but hey, there's only so much space each and every week for all of the legendary talent of the past and the present for these Fantasy Warfare battles.
And his opponent from Sacramento, California, weighing in at 259 pounds, Ken Shamrock.
Ken Shamrock making his way to the ring. I really thought it was Ken Shamrock, at least that's what my notes say, but apparently it's Ken Shamrock. LOL. Ken Shamrock making his way to the ring here, looking to be the man that makes Matt Riddle say, tap out, tap out, tap out, tap out. Submission rules in this one. Anything else goes in the meantime. You want to grab a steel chair and beat your opponent's leg into brutal submission, you can absolutely do that in this one. As we have said, anything goes. Submissions must occur in the ring, though. I don't really see Shamrock or Riddle going for any sort of weaponry, seeing as their bodies are weapons. Both men former UFC fighters turned pro wrestlers. Riddle going for the early submission hold, not wasting any time at all. Shamrock working his way through, trapping the leg of Riddle before driving a couple of punches into the side of the head. You'll see Ken Shamrock is wearing the combat gloves, and Matt Riddle is going bare everything in this one. Shamrock with a nice springboard clothesline takes Riddle down to the mat, and now going into an anaconda vice on Matt Riddle. These guys are not looking to waste any time in making the other one submit. A callback to their old UFC days. Those were very limited rounds, I believe 3-minute rounds. You didn't have much time to make your opponent submit within the rounds if you wanted to escape without going to multiple rounds, and I think that's what each of these guys have for that mentality here in this contest, as Riddle is already going for another submission hold that Shamrock is able to break. These two men, experts in the land of submission wrestling, as we have said, former UFC fighters, and of course, the pro wrestling background. Both men trained in a variety of fighting styles, and they are putting it on display here today in this submission match as Matt Riddle keeps the hands locked after that gut-wrench suplex, showing a little bit of his strength. Riddle up to the top rope on Shamrock, and down with a big-time senton across the stomach of Ken Shamrock. Riddle now also off the ropes with another one. Two sentons back-to-back by Matt Riddle. Clothesline attempt by the world's most dangerous man. Shamrock, oh my goodness, press slamming Riddle out to the floor. He just picked Riddle up like he was a sack of potatoes and dumped him down like he was nothing. Nice back elbow by Shamrock to the temple of Riddle before sending Riddle colliding into the ring steps. Kick to the side of the head by Riddle. Oh, sends Shamrock into the guardrail. What's he gonna do with him? Oh, a power bomb on the floor by Matt Riddle. What a devastating move. He's got Shamrock dazed and confused on the floor. That much is for sure at this moment. as Shamrock heads back into the ring while Riddle collects himself and follows him right back into the ring. Shamrock was taking a moment. He gets caught with some knees by Riddle, who came flying back into the ring, taking advantage of that breather that Shamrock was taking. But Shamrock grabs Riddle by the foot, takes his feet out from underneath him, drops him to the mat. But Riddle returns fire with a nice forearm shot to the jaw. Brings Shamrock up, overhead chop, and a big-time knee. Drops the world's most dangerous man to the mat. Forearm shot by Riddle, and another one. Oh, nice Pele kick by Matt Riddle on Ken Shamrock. Riddle has got Shamrock tied up. He's got him tied up in a big way. Can't really tell what he's got locked in, though. The referee's in our way. Either way, Shamrock able to break the hold. But Riddle remains in control. Another big time. Senton off the top rope. Now he's waiting. Shamrock moves out of the way of that one. Shamrock dropped one more time, but Shamrock counters one more time. Oh, it's the belly-to-belly suplex by Shamrock. We could be getting close to an ankle lock here. And there it is. He's going for the ankle lock. Riddle able to break free on the ankle lock. Riddle's got Shamrock on his shoulders. Drops him down across the top rope. Bringing him back to his feet. Nice kick to the side of the head. Elbows to the side of the head. Very UFC style. Oh, rope break. Those rules still apply in here in this submission match, apparently. I was unaware there'd be some rope breaks. Flying crossbody by Riddle takes Shamrock down. Riddle with better positioning. He's got the legs spread, trapped. He's stretching Shamrock out. And Shamrock taps out. I don't believe it. Ken Shamrock has tapped out to Matt Riddle in this submission match. I got to admit, I wasn't expecting that as the finish here. I thought for sure that Ken Shamrock's veteran status in not only the UFC, but in pro wrestling would be the advantage that would propel him to the victory here today in this submission match with Matt Riddle, but I was dead wrong. My bookie's going to be looking for some money. That stinks. But what doesn't stink is what's coming up next. It will be an Extreme Rules match for the IWGP World Heavyweight Championship. In one corner, it will be CM Punk, and in the other corner, it will be the head of the table, the current and reigning IWGP World Heavyweight Champion, Roman Reigns. And that match is coming up next here in our season finale of Fantasy Warfare.